Hello, my friends. It is your buddy Keith here at Essex Recording Studios. It is super late on a Thursday night. It's about midnight. And I've got a guitar to show you that I picked up in London the other day. As you can tell from the case and the color scheme, if you're Gibson savvy, you already know this is a Gibson SG Voodoo. Super cool guitar. My all-time favorite case. How cool is that? And this is like, these are like real scale texture here. It's not just a printed pattern. It actually has that scaly texture. I absolutely love it. And I think the case alone is what really makes the guitar worth buying. But going back to this, so many cool features that you can only find on this Voodoo model and only from this generation. So, first things first, we've got the Wicked Skull inlay. Same thing as the Les Paul Voodoo. If you check my videos, we just had a Les Paul Voodoo from the same year. That thing lasted like a day on our Reverb store. We had so many offers fly in on it. And again, that case just seals the deal for it. But yeah, so that thing sold instantly, and as soon as I found this in London, I said, yes, we must have it. Clearly there's a demand for it. I'm not the only person who thinks these Voodoo models are cool. So yeah, so here's the SG. The SG is interesting from the Les Paul because you don't see as much of the red in the wood grain. It almost looks all black. You see hints of it, which you can probably see from this angle. But let me play with the lighting a little bit, see if any of it pops out anymore. You can kind of see it, but it's not as obvious as, say, the Les Paul. That being said, it still has these super cool volume and tone knobs with this reddish, pinkish Voodoo Juju color on the font. Same thing with the rhythm and treble pickup selector. And that is what they call this finish. This is called Juju. The Voodoo gives you good Juju. Alright. And then coming down here, no inlays on the fretboard. Ebony fretboard aside from this cool skull. I dig it. And then we've got the awesome matching Gibson logo there. So, talking about condition of this guitar, I'd say it's in good to very good condition as far as for a player's grade guitar. It's been played, it's probably been gigged. You know, there's little things. It looks like the upper pickup here needs an adjustment if you want it to be totally flush. There's little marks here and there that you can see in the finish, like a little mark there, and it's kind of got little worn spots along the edges, but it's all natural. You know, it's the natural wood grain. You can feel all of these lines and texture. It's very much like a 3D kind of finish. So all of those pores in the wood grain, you can feel all of that. So any little marks, it's kind of camouflaged by that. We'll go ahead and flip it over on its back. See what I'm talking about there. You know, it's a very thin paint finish on this. So you can see like on the inside edge of the plate there, you can see where the natural wood finish is revealed. For me, I buy this guitar for the natural look, the super sleek blacked out. Kind of reminds me of like a rat rod or a blacked out hot rod. It's all sleek, it's all blacked out, and then you've got the super cool skull inlay and those zebra pickups that just look awesome. That's what you really get this thing for. And then the case. Can't stop talking about the case. Now we're going to sell this guitar cheap. A lot cheaper than the Les Paul that we had, for one reason and one reason only, and that is under these gorgeous Grover tuners, where you can see the Made in USA. Down here, it's hard to see, but I can't tell if it's had... I can't really tell if it's had a neck break or if it's just had some sort of stress mark or something. I mean, this is solid. I'm pushing hard on this. I'm pulling hard on this. This is, and it feels totally flush. But if it's had a headstock repair, you know, you can see this line here against the seam. I don't know if it has had one. It's very good because you can't feel anything. The guitar stays in tune. It doesn't appear to come all the way through. But full disclosure here, we got nothing to hide. And so for that reason, because that blemish is there, we're going to sell it cheap. The guitar looks totally killer. And you get the awesome case. Little chip on the case up here as well. But that's it, guys. If you wanted a good, low-priced Voodoo guitar that looks good, it sounds good, plays well, neck's very fast on these. Very lightweight. Good balance to them. Yeah, this is the guitar. And other than that, you can see what the SG is like in person. You can see that there are some pretty noticeable differences in the finish between the SG model and the Les Paul model. And that's it, guys. Cool. I'm gonna sign off. It's like midnight. I gotta get some sleep. Might watch a little Netflix before I hit the sack. But yeah, subscribe to the channel, guys. Really appreciate it. We're almost at 200, and we're just about getting 1,000 views a day on the channel. Super cool. Run over to Essex Recording Studios on Facebook. Give us a like. And on Instagram, we're at Essex Recording Studios. Just posted a picture of the studio up. So the very last picture is the outside. If you are curious about what lurks beyond the walls of this kitchen, check out our old Aga there. I hate that thing. Runs off of oil. It just eats oil for breakfast. But yeah, we are in an 1896 Victorian farmhouse, manor house in the Essex countryside in England. So if you go over to Instagram, you will see what that house looks like. All right, I'm getting lots of Facebook messages right now. So I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow, I promise I'll do way more videos. We've got, what do we have? We've got a Melody Maker Flying V in black. We've got a video for another Slash Rosso Corsa edition. And the coolest Jackson USA Custom Shop bass I think I've ever seen in my life. We're going to do that one tomorrow too. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.